Dueñas Gymnasium for tonight's main game in the NBL season 2023 President's Cup. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Let's welcome in first the City of Santa Rosa Lions. Number 0, Sean Sandoval. Number 4, John Maurilio. Number 8, Sean Alguire. Number 9, Jacel Cardeno. Number 10, Philip Liwanag. Number 11, Alexis Hilario. Number 12, Kevin Martin. Number 17, Kim Galamiton. Number 19, Gio Cacalsada. Number 23, John Mark Adato. Number 25, Arlan Santos. Number 29, Jeffrey Desquitado. Number 44, Shinichi Manaxa. Number 97, Kervin Revadavia. Number 99, Justin Desquitado. Their head coach is Eric Camson. Now give it up for your Taguig City Generals. Number 0, Larry Mayo. Number 1, John Yasa. Number 3, Jonathan Lontok. Number 4, Christopher Azares. Number 5, Edshel Galoy. Number 6, Mark Ordonez. Number 7, Kevin Oliveria. Number 9, Nicolo Alcantara. Number 10, Henry Subido. Number 12, Mike Sampurna. Number 13, John Gabiran. Number 21, Fidel Castro. Number 22, Noel Santos. Number 24, Francisco Tanchoco. Number 26, Suaharto Mamaluba. Number 43, Dan Natividad. And number 69, Harvey Subrabas. Their head coach is Bing Victoria. May we call on Nicolo Alcantara of the Taguig City Generals to carry the Philippine flag. And let us all rise for the Philippine National Anthem.
Pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, elas ng sigananan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y bumay. Lupang binirang, kuyan ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong bagaw, ay hinagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng katawan ko'y tagumpay na nagtitigil, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitigil. Lumanang araw ng warhabing pagsikta, ko'y langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na partay pag-api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Both teams, please meet at center court for the sportsmanship handshake. To meet the starting five of your City of Santa Rosa Lions. Number 0, Sean Sandoval. Number 9, Jacel Cardeno. Number 11, Alexis Hilario. Number 17, Kim Galamiton. And number 44, Shinichi Manaxa. Their head coach is Eric Camson. Now here is the starting five of your Taguig City Generals. Number 0, Larry Mayo. Number 3, Jonathan Lontok. Number 12, Mike Sampurna. Number 21, Fidel Castro. And number 69, Harvey Subrabas. Their head coach is Bing Victoria. Officiating this ballgame are Rolando Francisco.
And there's here on the screens the starting lineups. So one major change that we have to report on the part of the Santa Rosa Lions. They will, team captain Jeff Desquitado will not be playing today. He is in street clothes and he is seated behind the bench of the Lions. So Captain Jeff sustaining a little injury there. So let's hope that he recovers in time for their next game. Okay, so you can say that Coach Bing Victoria is rewarding those players who performed well in the last outing, their win over the DF Bulacan Stars. It's going to be Galamiton against Mayo, and the tap is won by the Generals. So first possession here for the home side. Castro, it's blocked! Quickly outlet pass, and it's controlled by the Lions. Here's to the side, too strong, and it's saved by Mayo. Sampurna now. Sampurna will attack, and he is fouled. Wow, if you see the fans at the baseline underneath the goal, that is replicated on the sideline, which is behind our camera. I mean, there's people everywhere. There's no more space here at the Congressman June Dueñas gym in Signal Village. Meanwhile, first free throw is good for Sampurna. Split. So now, a lot is on the shoulders of Shinichi Manaksa. He has to bring out the form that made him the 2019 NBL MVP. He has to make up for the absence of Captain Jeff Desquitado. Oh yes, first field goal. First field goal by Sean Sandoval, and now the Lions can sit down. Subrabas. Castro. Of course, they want to set up Castro with screens and picks to get the shooting going like this one. Castro, yes! That's the calling card of Fidel Castro, his shooting. Manaksa. Too strong, stolen by Mayo. Sampurna. They love it to Subrabas. Subrabas wants a clear out. Mayo, top of the key. And a foul away from the ball. Here's the first field goal of the game for Sean Sandoval. And quick response, a booming triple by Fidel Castro. Lontok. Handoff, Mayo. Harvey sees an opening. Bunny hop, extra pass. Lontok is too deep. Castro's open. Whoa! 2 for 2 for Fidel Castro. Never ever leave Fidel Castro open. 6 points now for Castro. Sampurna has the other point. Cardeno was the best player last time against Binyan. Manaksa missing, and it's picked up by Castro. Quickly now, Mayo to Subrabas. Too strong. Play broken up. It's still with Manaksa. Manaksa to Cardeno. And now Cardeno hoping to continue from his best player performance last Sunday against Binyan. But then again, like what I said, he has to double his efforts with the absence of team captain Jeff Desquitado. Mayo is open. Yes! Look at that. Sampurna spotting the opening. And now bonus on the way for Larry John Mayo. Oops, does not complete the bonus. When I look at the roster of the Taguig Generals, it seems that it is Mark Gabiran who is their representative from South Signal Village. So Gabiran, we are playing in the barangay of Mark Gabiran. Of course, the other players of Taguig are from the other barangays. Meanwhile, the Lions call a timeout, and we'll be back for more of your NBL. Stay there, please.
Conditioning, ADM Catering, Gig Sportswear, and Hustle Skills Lab. Shout out to our broadcast partners, Aleo 23, DWIC AM Station, DWIC News FM, and Home Radio Manila.
And again, look at the overflow crowd here at the Congressman June Dueñas team in Signal Village, Taguig City. Well, I don't know if you want to come over, why not try? There could be, a few spaces left, but I don't know. I don't know if they still allow people inside. It's an overflow crowd, I tell you. Look at that. That's the evidence. So right now, the crowd is happy. Their Generals are on top, 9-4. With about under 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Andy Cervino here at courtside to bring you the action live as it happens. Sampurna. No. It is cleared by Galamiton. Calacalzada is in the game. Calacalzada. Oh, stolen by Subrabas and Mayo for the home run. Well, I guess Mayo had dunk on his mind, but why waste energy? It's still 2 points. Oh, look at the defense of Taguig. Mayo. And Cardeno now with 4 points to lead the way for Santa Rosa. He has 4 points. The other 2 points is with Sean Sandoval. 5-point lead for the home side. Castro faking it. Lontok. Sampurna with 8 on the shot clock. Mayo, too strong. Battle for it, won by Subraba. So fresh shot clock here for Taguig. Sampurna baseline. And Sampurna is, stepping on the line, I believe? Yeah. Stepped on the line. Here's the second field goal for Jazel Oliver Cardeno. Okay, Calacalzada says, take your positions. Calacalzada will no look pass to Cardeno, but Galamiton is there to clean up the mess. And don't look now, only 3 points separating these two clubs. Lontok using his power, spin, no. Mayo. We have a whistle. So ball will go the way of the Lions. Calacalzada, met by Subrabas. Calacalzada will fire. Yes! Hey, we are now tied at 11 all on that 3-point shot by Calacalzada. They lob it inside. Lontok is too deep, but he extricates. No. Rebound cleared by Cardeno. Oh, steal by Sampurna. Sampurna will use his speed. Sampurna! Oh, yes. Oh, but wait. The referees call it a sportsmanlike foul. So now both teams have to be separated while the referees review the action. Let's see what happened here. Of course, Sampurna will score. Okay, that's one. And then, oh, Subrabas. He hit a Lion on the nape. That's how I saw it. Let's see. We'll wait for it. Okay, here's a different angle. All right, so here's the score by Sampurna. And then, oh, Subrabas hit Calacalzada on the nape. And then, in the ensuing reaction, Calacalzada, of course, retaliated. So let's see how the referees will interpret this. Okay, yes. Oh, oh. Okay. So it's a flagrant foul penalty 1 on Harvey Subrabas. So that means Subrabas has to sit down for 3 playing minutes. So that prompts Coach Victoria to bring in Mark Edison Ordonez from the Philippine Christian University. On your screens there, Coach Bing Victoria, flanked there by Assistant Coach Christopher Villamayor. So 2 for 2 here for Calacalzada on that flagrant foul penalty 1 by Subrabas. And then the ball, the Spalding basketball, will stay with Santa Rosa. So now Santa Rosa has tied the game again at 13 all. And now they can get the lead for the first time. Galamiton, Calacalzada. This is for the lead. No! Battle for it. It's won by Mayo. Sampurna. Sampurna. They will try to get the lead back. Ordonez. Hand off to Castro. The PCU connection. They were teammates at the Philippine Christian University. Ordonez and Castro. Ordonez offline. Rebound here by the Lions. Hilario. Hilario, yes! No, Hilario had a good game in their opening day loss against Bulacan. But he did not score that much against Binyan. But the important thing is, Santa Rosa got the win. They want to give the ball to Ordonez. But Ordonez gives the ball to the wrong person. And now Calacalzada will score the 2. And suddenly, it's a 4-point lead for the Lions, 17-13. The tide has now shifted in favor of Santa Rosa. Again, if you did not catch our pregame, Santa Rosa is playing without team captain Jeff Disquitado. Okay, Lontok trims the gap. But of course, Santa Rosa still on top, 17-15. Calacalzada says play number 4. Mark Lester Maurillo in the game also. Calacalzada, no. Offensive rebound. Galamiton. Galamiton against 2. Finds Hilario. No. And it's rebounded by Castro to Ordonez. Sampurna now. Sampurna. Leaner, no. Galamiton will wait for his teammates. Oh, Cardenio underneath, but well bothered by Mayo. Ordonez now to Mayo. Quickly to Sampurna. Castro is open. No. So after two triples, a miss for Castro. 3-man substitution coming in for Taguig. Meanwhile, here's the basket by Calacalzada. So now 3 new players coming in for Taguig. We have Tansyoko, Santos, and our best player last time out, Dan Natividad. So hopefully the 3 new players can restore the lead to Taguig. Meanwhile, Sean Alguire will also check in. Of course, Alguire, a product of the Lyceum of the Philippines in Laguna. Offensive rebound by Santos, and it's grabbed by Rivadavia. Calacalzada now with a spin. Alguire. Maurillo. No look. Alguire. Oh! Blocked by Santos. Good defense there by Santos, but a steal by Maurillo. Maurillo! Yes! Four-point lead again for Santa Rosa on that drive by Maurillo. J.R. Yasa will come in at the next dead ball for Taguig. So it's possible, well, Castro sat down. There are three PCU alumni on the Taguig roster. There's Yasa, Ordonez, and Castro. Foul. It is on Tansyoko. Oh no. It's on Ordonez. So 2 fouls on Ordonez. So as expected, Yasa is in the ballgame for the first time. They lob it inside to Aguirre. To Rivadavia, and Rivadavia bulldozing his way for the 2 points. (21-15), 6-point lead, the biggest for Santa Rosa. Natividad, left-handed baseline jumper, no. Maurilio, using the Rivadavia screen. Maurilio from 15 feet, yes! Hey! Don't look now, it's an 8-point lead for Santa Rosa. And because of that, Coach Big Victoria has seen enough. He will call a timeout. Look at this. Maurilio with the basket that erected the 8-point lead. That's our score. We'll be back for more of your NBL. Stay there, please. You know, last game, our best player was Jazel Oliver Cardeno. And you can say he lived up to his name. He played like smooth jazz music all game long. 14 points, 10 rebounds, double-double for the big man. And there you see Cardeno taking a much-deserved rest. Of course, he will be back, that's for sure. Ordonez will bring the ball down. And you know what? It's not, you can't see it on the screens right now, but people are still trying to enter the gym. Yes. That's how much they want to see their generals. Ordonez. Oh, yes! You know, we want to see the Mark Edison Ordonez that burned the hoops for PCU in the NASCU. Because, you know, offensive foul on Calacalzada. You know, Mark Ordonez, okay? Mark Ordonez, who made the 3-point shot, you can say he was during the last NASCO, he was the undisputed leader of the PCU Dolphins. So he was their leading scorer. And now the Lions will challenge this offensive foul on Calacalzada. So you see the green light is on, meaning there's a challenge. Okay, so we'll wait for the referees to review the sequence. Let's see. So this is what they're challenging. Calacalzada. Oh, lots of contact there with Natividad. And then, their arms got entangled. And then Natividad fell. So let's see how the referees will interpret that. Because, you know, maybe they saw it from a different angle. It's best if you see it from a different angle to make the right judgment. See, what happened there was, you know, we're just describing what we saw. Both players had their arms entangled, okay? And then after that, Natividad just fell down. Okay?
The challenge made by City of Santa Rosa Lions was unsuccessful.
Okay, so
offensive foul on number 19, Calacalzada.
So the call stands is an offensive foul on Gio Calacalzada. Okay? So Santos now will do the inbound to Natividad. And when you have Natividad and Ordonez on the floor at the same time, you have two guards who are certified scoring machines when they were in college. Again, Ordonez for PCU. Oh, and on cue, Ordonez with the second triple. So now Ordonez with 2 triples just like Fidel Castro. And don't look now. The lead is back with Taguig on that 5-point burst. Oh no, we are tied, but we're tied at 23 all. So now we are tied after that 5-point burst by the Generals. It started with this unmolested 3 by Mark Edison Ordonez. Good screen there by Yasa. And then Santos with the steal and the 2 points. Chance here for Taguig to grab the lead. Natividad hooks it to the corner. Tansyoko moves closer. No. Ball tap. It's with the Lions. They give it to Aguirre at the post against Santos. And a holding foul on Santos. Oh no. It's check that. It's on Ordonez away from the ball. Okay, Arlan Santos will give it to Calacalzada. Rivadavia is open. Very well service play there by Calacalzada. And one good thing also, it's nice to see that Rivadavia is connecting on his short stabs. Though in the last game, in the first game against Bulacan, Rivadavia was missing a lot of point-blank shots. Meanwhile, a 3-point shot. And now it's a 1-point lead for Taguig. And they throw the ball away. So, and then, another chance for Taguig to add to their lead. Look at this. This is the go-ahead 3-point shot. This is the third triple in the game for Mark Edison Ordonez. And now this is the Mark Edison Ordonez that I know who can really score. He can light up the scoreboard like what he did for PCU. And right now it's an 11-2 run for Taguig. So, at the end of the first quarter, we see the Taguig Generals hanging on to a 1-point lead, 26-25 over the visiting Santa Rosa Lions. Of course, the big story there, the 3-point shooting of Taguig, anchored on Fidel Castro and Mark Edison Ordonez. And that's why they're on top by 1 after the first 12 minutes. And we'll be back with the second quarter after this break. Stay with us for more action here at the NBL President's Cup. And welcome back. Of course, our best player last Sunday for Taguig against Bulacan, Dan Natividad. Look at those numbers. He was flirting with a triple-double. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Of course, we also remember Dan Anthony Natividad's heroics during the Chairman's Cup Finals last January. He was the best player in Game 1 of that series. Of course, at that time, the Generals sweeping the La Union Power 2-0. All right, Santa Rosa now. They will try to get the lead back. Rivadavia. And it's going to go the way of Santa Rosa. You know, that is very good field goal shooting for Santa Rosa in the first quarter. 11 out of 19%. But then again, Taguig with more chances. What's this? 16. No, 10 out of 26, 40%. And Santa Rosa more rebounds, 14-10. And leading the way for Santa Rosa was Calacalzada with 7. Meanwhile, Ordonez with Castro leading the way, bombing away from the outside. See, look at that, the three-point shooting. That's 5 triples for Taguig, only 1 for Santa Rosa. So that's why Taguig was able to get back into the game. Santos, extra pass, Natividad, yes! So Natividad did not score in the first quarter, so they want Natividad to get this game going, they feed him the ball. Ordonez had 9 points, Castro 6 points, all from 3-point distance in that first quarter. Santos to Manaxa, Manaxa, no! Rebound Yasa to Galoy. Galoy is energy off the bench. Natividad, no. And look at the shooting there. Like what I said, you know what, Taguig, they were leading, but better shooting clip for Santa Rosa. Look at that, a very unselfish play. Finding Natividad. Okay, Rivadavia powering his way against Yasa. Suddenly Yasa looks small beside Kervin. Taguig now. This is a seesaw battle. Jump, one-hander, yes. Natividad gives the lead back to Taguig, but we have a whistle. So now Santa Rosa will do the inbound. Seesaw battle here at the Congressman June Dueñas Gym in Signal Village. Santos to Maurilio. Maurilio will use the screen. Alguire hesitating. Give it to Kervin. Oh, Kervin, yes! I guess the law of averages is now catching up with Kervin. After all those misses in their first game, by now his shooting should be in form. Offensive foul on the Generals. Look at that. Rivadavia just simply powering his way underneath against the suddenly smaller Yasa. I mean, J.R. Yasa is tall, but suddenly he looks small beside Kervin. All right, we have a timeout called by Coach Ping Victoria, but before that, okay, there's a challenge by Taguig. They have a challenge, the light is on. And we'll be back after this break. Stay with us, please. So again, the light is on. They are reviewing the last sequence. Here it is. Okay, so here's the shot. Oh, okay. Another angle. Let's see. Well, you can say the Galoy entered the space. He entered the space of the shooter. Okay, so referees are just looking at the video. So that's the 5 on the floor right now for Taguig. Okay, there's our referees reviewing it. Make sure that they do the right decision. Okay. Here you see there our commissioner Commissioner Edward Aquino, making sure that they will give the right verdict. Of course, in our first game, if you missed our first game, you missed a good one. The KBA Luwid Kapampangan with a 198 win over the Tatak Gel Binyan. So, the Kapampangan, they debut with a win, and now the Binyan side, the Binyan team, will drop to 0-2. But then again, those teams will meet again later on in the tournament. So, there will be a chance for Binyan for payback. So I guess our referees taking some time. Okay, here's the decision. All right, referees are about to deliver the decision. Oh no, they're just changing the ball. All right, here's the decision.
The challenge made by Taguig City General was successful. Possession goes to Taguig Generals.
All right, so it's a successful challenge. Ball will go the way of Taguig. Let's see it again. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. So the shooter extended his foot towards Galoy. Okay. Now we get it. Yasa. Hand out to Natividad. Foul away from... Oh, offensive foul. Offensive foul on Yasa. So now Yasa will sit down. Lontok will return. Alguire. Manaksa. Revadavia against a smaller Lontok. Manaksa. Back to Revadavia. Alguire. Shot clock down to 5 seconds. No. And rebound by Galoy. Galoy to Sampurna. Oh, nice pass to the waiting Noel Santos. Lead now, back to the gig, 32-31. Maurilio will go for the half-court set. Manaksa, see the Alguire screen. Manaksa to Revadavia. Revadavia, too strong this time. Santos quickly now to Sampurna. To the cutting, Galoy! I told you, Galoy is the energy bunny of the team. Three-point lead now for Taguig. 34-31. And we have a back whistle. Foul on Santos. There you see their screens there. Team captain Jeff Disquitado, who is unable to play today because of injury. And they could really use him today against a tough team like Taguig. And take note, Taguig is playing in their home court. That makes it tougher. Oh, Cardeno! Oh, Maurilio rather. Maurilio with the jumper. Maurilio also put in a couple of crucial baskets against Binyan last Sunday. Natividad to Santos. Santos, too strong. And rebounded by Manaksa. Quickly now to Hilario. Hilario to Alguire. Alguire met by the double. Offensive foul. It's on Manaksa. Okay, Mayo will come back. and also Subrabas. So now you can say that Coach Bing Victoria is slowly reintroducing his starting five. In fact, this is his starting five except for Galoy, who is taking the place of Fidel Castro. Sampurna trying to escape the defense. Subrabas. Subrabas has served his penalty for that flagrant foul earlier. Lontok to Subrabas. Bounce pass. Oh, nice cut! Nice cut by Galoy. Kalakalsada. Oh, stolen by Sampurna. Quickly now, Subrabas. Back to Sampurna. Oh, yes! Manaxa now will bring the ball down. Hounded by Subrabas. Hilario. They want some offense from Hilario. Manaxa. Three-pointer. Too strong. Rebound Sampurna. Quickly now to Subrabas. Subrabas will trigger the fast break. Sampurna. Oh, extra pass. Too deep though. Hilario will do the reverse. Yes, 2 points. Three-point lead still for Taguig. Subrabas. You're near the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Lotok. Extra pass, Mayo. No, it's with Manaxa. Another chance here for Santa Rosa. Oh, they blew it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful pass. Good movement without the ball. Okay, Subrabas now. Subrabas against a smaller Manaxa. Okay, Galoy. No. And rebound. It's one by. It's going to stay with the Circles. So baseline inbound here by Sampurna. Galoy. Against two defenders, he has earned the respect of the Santa Rosa defense. And here's a steal. Hilario. Oh, unselfish play. Manaxa, yes. They had the numbers. Good decision there by Hilario to set up Manaxa. Lead us now to 1. Subrabas to Galoy. Subrabas. Oh, no, look! No shot. Meanwhile, Galoy will sit down and Castro will return. So now, the starting five of Taguig is back on the floor. But he spoke too soon as Gabilan will come in. And on your screen right now is Barangay Captain Junjun Duenas of Signal Village. Good evening, sir, and thank you very much for hosting us in your beautiful gym. You know, it's been 10 years, huh? It's been 10 years since I last called the game in this gym. And the gym has seen a lot of improvements. Meanwhile, Kevin Martin announcing his presence with the 2 points. Lead back with Santa Rosa. Oh, nice move! They want to involve the local boy. Of course, this is the home barangay of John Mark Gabilan. So the local boy, the center of attention, yes. For sure, his neighbors are happy with that. So split. So early entry there. So Gabira will be given another chance. See, the players lined up there at the stripe can only enter once the ball has left the hand of the shooter. Okay, so 2 for 2 we can say for John Mark Gabiran. Lead now, back with Taguig, 40-39. Calzada against Subrabas. Hilario. Back to Calzada. Calzada for 3. No. Galimito taps it. It's with Manaxa. Manaxa. Yes! Lead again, back with Santa Rosa. Seesaw affair here at the Dueñas gym. Lontok. No. And rebound by Galamiton, but he goes out of bounds. So another chance here for Taguig to get back the lead. Castro for 2 this time. Yes. 8 points now for Fidel Castro. Martin, jumper. Yes. All right. Whoever blinks first will lose this game, I tell you. This is a game of inches. No blinking allowed. Okay, big rebound here by the Lions. A good defense by Subrabas. Here's the jumper by Castro. It's 8th point of the game. And then Martin gets the 2 points back. Meanwhile, the Lions need a timeout. And that's our score. And we'll be back with the final 143 of the first half. Stay there, please. And Junjun Duenas of Signal Village. Thank you again, sir, for allowing the NBL to play in your beautiful facility. And again, the big crowd, huh? Overflow crowd here at the Dueñas gym. Orange case there, that's Barangay Captain Junjun Dueñas, our host for today. And hopefully not the last time. We definitely would love to play here again. Martin and Subrabas quickly now to Sampurna. Sampurna! Oh, wow. Santa Rosa having trouble. Martin will have to wait for Manaxa. Manaxa using the Martin screen. Manaxa. Yes! 45-44, 1 point lead for the Lions. Subrabas. Gabiran. Back to Sampurna. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. Make that 5 seconds. Gabiran, yes! 4 points now for Gabiran. I guess Gabiran is motivated that he's playing in his very own barangay. Under a minute left before we call it a half. Hilario to Calzada. Manaxa. Use the Martin screen. Oh, Manaxa tried to penetrate, but he is sandwiched by two defenders. So that's the first foul on Lontok. So 29 seconds left. It'll mean it'll mean free. Wait, no, an inbound. Yes. Taguig is not yet in the penalty. So Manaxa will do the inbound. They're just wiping that wet spot there. All right, we're ready to go. Final 29 seconds. Hilario to Calzada. Calzada sees the opening. Calzada. Wow. You can say that the two fouls on Lontok, by the way. Second foul on Jonathan. You know, the two former St. Clair players, Calzada and Hilario, are combining very well. But of course, they did not play together at St. Clair. Hilario a little bit ahead of Calzada. In fact, Calzada only played one season. On your screens there, that's head coach Bing Victoria behind him, assistant coach John Feliols. Missed by Calzada. We are tied at 46 all with 22 seconds left. Meanwhile, the Generals will call a timeout with 22 seconds left, and we'll wait for a timeout. We'll wait for commercial. Stay there, please. And so far, it has really been a game of inches. This game is too close to call. Both sides are not giving an inch. We are tied at 46 all with 22 seconds left in the first half. Andy Cervino here at courtside for the 2023 NBL President's Cup. All right, Sampurna. Possible last possession. Lontok. Gabiran to Natividad. Down to 12 seconds on the game clock. No more shot clock. Natividad. He will play for the last shot. Natividad is blocked by Martin, but there's a foul. So foul on so it'll mean free throws for Natividad. But if he makes this, you know, Santa Rosa will have one more chance to possibly tie or steal the lead at halftime with more than 3 seconds left. Oh, miss. But they can still go for the lead with this second free throw. Second one on the way for Dan Atin Natividad from the Iris Red Fox. One out of 2. All right, last play here. Possible catch and shoot. Hilario. Oh, a double foul on Natividad and Martin. Yes, let's see. Well, you can say that a big disparity there, a big size mismatch between Martin and Natividad. So Referees deem it a double foul. It will cancel each other out. So another chance here. Hilario now will inbound the ball but closer. Oh, stolen by Gabilan. Gabilan has to shoot. No! So at the end of the first half, Taguig hanging on to a 1-point lead, 47-46. Of course, before that, a double foul on Natividad and Martin. You can see the emotions of both the players and the coaches. That's our score. We'll be back to break it down further after this break. Stay with us, please.
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga.
And it's the halftime break, ladies and gentlemen. But before that, we have a special interview with our Executive Vice President, Ma'am Rose Montreal. Ma'am, I believe this is a important announcement regarding our television.
Yes, Anthony, unang-una gusto ko pong batiin lahat ng mga nakatutok ngayon sa Aliw Channel 23. Kompleto na ang channel mo sa ating NBL FB page at YouTube channel. Anthony, I'm here to, to make an important announcement regarding the time slot of NBL, no? Starting actually today, we started officially at 5 p.m. sa Aliw Channel 23.
Yes.
And then every game day natin, we'll have our pre-programming. Pre-programming meaning nandyan na yung ating NBL prayer, nandyan na yung ating team sim. It will happen at 4:30 p.m. and then we go live on Aliw Channel 23 at exactly 5 p.m. for tip-off.
Yeah.
And then, second, isa sa dire-diretsuhin ko na because we're running out of time.
Okay.
I would like to announce officially that the NBL Youth Season 2023 Second Conference will officially open on July 8 and not tomorrow, July 1.
Okay.
We're fixing some technical issues lang with some other teams. I am not in the liberty to divulge the reason, but definitely it is for the best interest of NBL Youth. And then, Anthony, to close, I would like to thank and make a big shout out on behalf of Chairman Celso O. Mercado, our Chairman President, Commissioner Edward Aquino, and our VP for Basketball Operations. And yours truly, I would like to thank the City of Taguig, led by the Honorable Mayor Lani Cayetano, of course, our team manager, Attorney Jose Luis Montales, our assistant team manager, Mr. Trovi Atienza, our head coach and chairman of the NBL, Coach Bing Victoria, and of course, the Central Signal Barangay Captain Junjun Dueñas, for hosting the NBL games today, this afternoon, tong araw na to. Maraming salamat po. Wala po kaming paglagyan ng aming kasiyahan for bringing the NBL nearest to the community. Nearest to the community. Maraming salamat po. Totoo po yung sinabi natin. With all sincerity, nakakatuwa po, nakakataba ng puso na umaapaw po tayo ngayon sa Dueñas Gym and hoping to have another NBL game soon in the elimination here sa Dueñas Gym. Maraming salamat, Anthony.
There you have it, our Executive Vice President, Ma'am Rose Montreal, with good news for all our NBL fans. Of course, after this, we will break down the statistics from that first half, and we'll be back.
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang
At the half, that's our score, 47-46. A 1-point lead by the home side, Taguig Generals, over the visiting Santa Rosa Lions. And let's look at some highlights from that first half. Let's start with the tip-off, of course. And then Castro, finding his range early, hitting a pair of three-point shots. But, you know, the Lions come roaring back. But, of course, Taguig, it was a seesaw game, actually, in that first half. That first half was a seesaw battle, to say the least. Calzado, of course, had his moments, then Lontok. And then Calzada feeding the open Kervin Rivadavia. At after a 1-point lead for Taguig, 26-25. And that would remain the same in the second half, the second quarter rather, as both teams would trade baskets. Rivadavia, a surprise off the bench. And then no look. Galoy, of course, energy as well. And Sampurna with his usual tricks. Then Hilary with a nice reverse. Martin, of course, hit it early. And then that's our score at halftime, 47-46. Look at the field goal shooting of Santa Rosa. 21 out of 35, 60%. Wow! But Taguig able to stay in the game because of the three-point shooting. They have more conversions, 5 against only 1. And then the defense of Taguig saving them, 8 assists against 4. Look at the points of turnovers again. That's why Santa Rosa is able to come back. Alright, let's look at the leading scorers of both teams. Surprise, surprise, like what I said. Surprise, surprise, Rivadavia leading the way with 8, and then Calzada with 8, Manaxa with 6, Maurilio with 6. On the part of Taguig, Ordonez off the bench, 9 off of 3-point distance. Castro 8, Sampurna 7, and of course Natividad with 5. And that sets the stage for a sure ball, exciting second half. And please stay with us until the final buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. Suddenly, Jeff Disquitado has put on his uniform. Hey! Jeff Disquitado was in civilian clothes in the first half. But it seems he put on his uniform at the halftime huddle. So now Santa Rosa grabs the lead to begin the second half. Let's see if Disquitado, if his presence will fuel the Lions. Oh, Sampurna with a no-look from Subrabas. Sandoval, no. Castro with the rebound. Quickly now to Subrabas. Subrabas scoops the pass to Castro. Castro, back to Subrabas. Subrabas thinking about it. Back to Castro. Lotok at the post. Lotok, good defense there by Cardenio. And Galamiton with the steal. Disquitado now. I guess they decided to play Disquitado. Desperate times means desperate measures. So back-to-back hits now for the Lions. Seesaw game again, 50-49. No side has blinked yet. Inside to Lotok against Cardeno. No. Rebound there by Galamiton. Maurilio now against a smaller Subrabas. Maurilio. Oh, Maurilio with a dribbling error. So now Subrabas. They give it to Lotok again at the post against Cardenio. And this time, some color developing between Lotok and Cardenio. So teammates quick to separate them. Of course, Cardenio better watch it. He is an important player for Santa Rosa. See, look at that. Lots of contact there. And Galimito just quick to grab the arm of his teammate. Referees now trying to separate Cardenio and Lontok. Sampurna with the baseline inbound. Mayo. To Lontok at the post. Back to Castro for three. No. Mayo. Sampurna too strong. And it's rebounded by Cardenio. Disquitado will bring the ball down. Whatever is, aching with Disquitado, he might as well forget it for the moment. Air ball. Cardenio underneath. Yes. Three-point lead here for Santa Rosa. A lead like this is a luxury with the way this game is shaping up. Oh, Mayo. Disquitado. Cardenio. We have a foul away from the ball. Fouls on Subrabas. And look at the flex, the double biceps of Cardenio. And they throw the ball away. So now a chance again for Taguig to get the lead back, which has been a common refrain in this game. Castro. Castro has not hit a three-pointer after hitting two in the first quarter. Lontok will attack. Too strong. Another rebound by Galamiton. Of course, in that first half, you can see from the numbers that it was Santa Rosa that was winning the rebound battle. Oh, Cardeno now. Oh, check that, Maurilio. Maurilio with the jumper. Lontok facing the basket against Cardeno. And the crowd roars in approval. Disquitado. Suddenly the crowd is alive. Oh, steal by Sampurna. Sampurna. Oh, Sampurna is hijacked by Sandoval. Look at the crowd showing their appreciation after this move by Lontok against Cardeno. And then a steal by Sampurna. So here's the foul. And now Sampurna will be tested from the line. Of course, in that first half, Mike Sampurna shooting 1 out of 2. Second free throw coming here for Sampurna. This is for the tie. Yes. Coach Big Victoria. Still thinking his next move. Disquitado. This is his first attempt. Short. The crowd again is suddenly alive. Mayo to Castro. Lotok against Cardeno. They like the matchup of Lotok and Cardeno. Mayo underneath. Yes! So bonus free throw in the works for Larry John Mayo. So at the line, Larry John Mayo for the bonus. Yes, they love their generals, no doubt about it. And they love them more after that shot by Mayo. Oh, chance of defense. First time to hear that. Manaxa, thinking about it. Manaxa is doubled. There's a foul. Meanwhile, Mark Edison Ordonez will replace Harvey Subrabas. Galimitan will also take a rest. In is Kerwin Rivadavia, one of their leading scorers during the first half. Manaxa. Oh, steal. Sampurna. Ordonez. Jumper. Yes. 11 points now for Ordonez. Rivadavia facing the basket. Finds Manaxa for three. Too strong. And a rebound won by Taguig. It's with Sampurna. Sampurna. Castro for three. Still no go. Manaxa. Oh, yes! Falls on Ordonez. Here's the jumper by Ordonez. And then Ordonez gives up the foul on the other end. So 3-point play in the offing for MVP Shin Manaxa. All right, this is for oh, miss. Sorry, miss. Ordonez will bring down the Spalding basketball. Natividad wants a clear out. And ball will stay with the white shirts of Taguig. 14 on the shot clock for the Generals. Tanshoko. Ordonez. Natividad. Floater. No. Ball tap. It's with the Lions. Manaxa will go all the way. Too strong. Manaxa keeps it alive. Manaxa. No. Natividad will use his speed. Extra pass to Santos. And the basket counts. And a 3-point play coming for Noel Santos. Here it is again. Look at that. Natividad setting up Santos for the deuce. So at the line, Noel Santos. You know, in that first half, Santos, well, this is his first trip to the line. Santos did not shoot a free throw in the, he did not attempt a free throw at all in the first half. All right, so all eyes on Noel Santos. All right, so the basket will count, and basket will count, and then there will be no more free throw. Ball possession will stay with Taguig. All right, Natividad with the baseline inbound. Inside, power move, Oliveria. No, it's with Tanchoco. Natividad. Jumper. No. Ball tap, it's with Calacalzada. Calacalzada will slow it down. They are trailing by 5. Alguire. Shakes up the defender. Oh, steal. Almost. Back to Calacalzada for 3. No. And it's with Rivadavia. Test of strength. Oh, battle for the ball. It's with Natividad finally. Ordonez for 3. Oh! 14 points now for Ordonez, including 4 3-point shots. Yes, look at that. Such confidence behind that shot by Mark Edison Ordonez. Calacalzada. Takes off Natividad. Calacalzada, one-hander, yes! They needed that. It's important they keep their distance. They should avoid allowing Taguig to stage a breakaway, and that's happening right now. Oh, Tanchoco slip. Manaxa. And Alguire converts. Of course, they had the man advantage as Tanchoco stayed in the backcourt. So it is 4 against 5. Santos shaking and baking. Oliveria is hacked from behind by Alguire. So at the line, this is the team captain, Kevin Oliveria, from the University of Perpetual Help System, Delta. Well, of course, I understand that, Kevin is one of the kuyas of the team, so he is also the team captain, and I guess the players look up to him as an older brother. Calacalzada against Ordonez. Oops! And that's a turnover, yes. Adato did not establish his position. He came up from the out of bounds and then went back to the live court. Ordonez now. Ordonez is feeling it. He has 14 points to lead the way for Taguig. Oh, steal here by Adato. Making up for his boo-boo earlier. Adato. Meanwhile, Ordonez will take a much-deserved rest, and now Edsel Galoy will return. So, with the lineup on the floor right now, it looks like it will now be Natividad who will do the point guard chores, and then Galoy will be the two guard. Oh, nice pass by Galoy to the waiting Noel Santos. So quickly, Galoy, fresh insertion, instant impact with that assist to the waiting Noel Santos. And that's an offensive foul. Yes, very clear. Adato introducing his shoulder to Dan Anthony Natividad. Here's that beautiful assist by Galoy to Santos, and then Adato, simply elbowing. Yeah, and we'll be back for more of the NBL President's Cup. And welcome back, basketball fans. Our score is 68-60 with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Andy Servino here at the Congressman June Dueñas Gym in Signal Village, Taguig for the NBL President's Cup. The Taguig Generals hosting the Santa Rosa Lions. Oh, yes! They love that move by Noel Santos. Kalakansada. Slowly but surely, Taguig is breaking away. It's a 10-point lead for the Generals. So 14 on the shot clock here for Taguig. Jumper, no! And rebound is controlled by the Generals. Natividad, no dribble! And Remy says it's going to be goaltending, so the basket will count for Natividad. Yes. That's a goaltend or basket interference. Kalakansada. Kalakansada still. Inside. Revadavia. And another steal by Taguig. The defense of Taguig has been very good in the second half. Natividad. Galoy asking for it. He gets it. Galoy against Kalakansada. Galoy using his height. All right, 14-point lead, the biggest in the game for Taguig. Offensive foul on Kalakansada. Oh no! Santa Rosa is falling apart. All right, here's that great move by Galoy. And then Kalakansada simply warding off Galoy for the offensive foul. You can say a little frustration there on the part of Kalakansada. Well, I guess Kalakansada better check himself. He should not let his frustrations get the better of him. There's still the fourth quarter. You know, Santa Rosa can still catch up. Natividad to Oliveria. No. Okay, Manaxa now. And is fouled by Oliveria. So at the line, Shinichi Manaxa. First one is good. They should try to trim this 14-point lead with the 1 minute remaining. Oh, split. That will not help. Oh! Circus shot by Natividad. And that earns oohs and ahs from the crowd here at the Dueñas Gym. Aguirre back to the basket. Manaxa thinking about it. Moves closer. Back to Manaxa. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. Maurilio, no. Rebound won by Oliveria. Natividad. Scoops a pass to Tanshoco. Tanshoco has not scored yet and stepping on the line, Tanshoco. Okay, Maya will return to replace Captain Kevin. Meanwhile, a warning is given to Coach Victoria for resentment. Okay. Manaxa. Hilario. Another steal by Santos and a preemptive foul given up by Hilario. Then that stops the potential fast break. Two fouls on Alex. Actually, I first saw Alex play for Trace College, which is in Los Baños, Laguna. And then the following season, he transferred to St. Clair, which is in Caloocan. So first free throw is a miss for Santos. And Santos with the split. Maurilio now to Manaxa. Manaxa looking for a teammate. He will use the Aguirre screen. Manaxa having trouble with his dribble. And that's the end of the third quarter. And our score is 77-61. A 16-point lead for Taguig. Of course, that lead was built on the hot three-point shooting of Mark Edison Ordonez. I mean, Ordonez was scoring from all angles. And of course, not just scoring, he was also facilitating. And there you go. And that sets the stage for the deciding fourth quarter. Stay with us when we'll bring that to you after this commercial break. Stay with us, please. And hello again, basketball fans. Glad you could join us here for the continuing action of the 2023 NBL President's Cup live from the Congressman June Dueñas Gym in Signal Village, Taguig City at the Cervino. Bringing you the action as it happens. And I hope you enjoy this game as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. Our score, 77-61. A big explosion by the home team, Taguig Generals, in that third quarter. You know, they were just ahead by 1 point at halftime, 47-46, but now they're on top by 16 points. Of course, a big factor in that surge is no other than Mark Edison Ordonez, who is leading the way for Taguig with 14 points. And he is followed by Noel Santos with 11 and Mike Sampurna with 10. On the other hand, leading scorers for Santa Rosa, only Gio Calacalzada and John Lester Maurilio in double figures with 10 points each. Meanwhile, Taguig ups their lead now to 18, 79-61. And we've had a minute gone by in this deciding fourth quarter. Of course, our first game earlier today was a nail-biter. The KBA Luwid Kapampangan escaping with a 100-98 win over the very tough Tatak Gel Binyan. And it all boiled down to the final play. No defense saving the day for Luwid Kapampangan. Our best player, of course, Lancer Khan with 27 points. Calcalzada to Disquitado. Of course, Disquitado is playing hurt. That is obvious. In fact, Disquitado, if you're joining us only now, did not suit up. He did not put on this uniform during the first half. He put on this uniform during the halftime break. Second foul there on Natividad. Now Subrabas will come in at the next dead ball. Must be after these free throws by Disquitado. Second one on the way for team captain Jeff. Yes. So Subrabas will replace Natividad. Subrabas to Galoy. Lontok against Galamiton. Lontok, hook shot. No. And a power rebound by Kim. Hilario too deep. Hilario losing it. But last touch on a general. Baseline inbound by Disquitado. Finds Calamiton. Kim, no! And ball won by the Generals. Subrabas. Subrabas now. Back to Mayo. Lontok asking for it. He gets it. Mayo will challenge. Two defenders. Yes! Hey, Lontok, a big case for best player. Calcalzada to Hilario. Hilario says, move closer. Maurilio looking for a teammate. Fights Disquitado. Disquitado, yes! Subrabas again asking for another clear out. Inside Galoy in traffic, missing. Calcalzada with the clearance. Calcalzada now on all four cylinders. Oh, great pass to Hilario. The St. Clair connection working for Santa Rosa. And now Taguig with the timeout. But before that, look at this. Disquitado finally with his first points, and then the St. Clair connection. Calcalzada to Hilario. That's our score. We'll be back for more of the NBL President's Cup. On your screens, the Taguig Generals, and you can see there slice of the crowd at the Dueñas Gym, the overflow crowd at the Dueñas Gym. Of course, so far the crowd is happy. Their Generals are winning by 16. Check that. Make that 14 points. Okay, now they're ahead by 16. 83-67. Maurilio for three. They need this. Tap by Desquitado to Calacalzada. Calacalzada. No. Hilario to the high percentage shot. So that was a wise move by Hilario. Lontok against Galamiton. Sampurna, baseline. Galoy. Jumper. Yes! Three-pointer by Edsel Galoy. Okay, Calacalzada to Gisquitado. Hilario for three. They want it back. Yes, they do. Back to a 14-point lead. Of course, if you're Santa Rosa, you need stops. Sampurna. Oh, Sampurna is hammered. So again, the general's checking on Sampurna if it's okay. All right, here's the shot by Sampurna. He was met by a wall of defenders. Yes. And you can see, I think he was checked there by Calacalzada. Referees are looking at the video. Okay, so Brabas will prepare for the inbound. Right in front of us. Referees have to, diffuse the situation. Oh, the cord, the net needed some adjustment. Okay. Lontok receives. Lontok. Hand off to Galoy. Galoy for three. Oh! Back-to-back threes for Edsel. Oh, no, it's a two-pointer. It's a long two. His toe was on the line. Here it is again. Oh, yes. His toe was on the line. Yes. A big 16-point lead. A steal. It's with Galoy. Galoy. Oh, well read by the defense. Counter steal here. Weakest pass is weak. And ball will go the way of Santa Rosa. All right, Calacalzada against Sampurna. Calacalzada crossing the timeline. Galamiton. And a foul given up by Subrabas. Ordonez will return. So it's possible that Coach Victoria will place Ordonez as part of his finishing five. Because by this time, coaches will start putting in their finishing five. All right, three-point shot. Size of life here. Size of life for the Lions after the triple by Gio Calacalzada. Of course, we mentioned earlier that Calacalzada studied at St. Clair. Meanwhile, Mawila gives up a foul. Well, Calacalzada, after his brief stint with St. Clair, he went on to transfer to Pasig Catholic College, and his teammate there was Dick Benedictos of the Bulacan Stars. Meanwhile, Ordonez, no. Ordonez gets it back. Shot clock says 13. Galoy! This time it's a 3-point shot. Galoy makes sure that his toe was not on the line. Okay, it's now a 16-point lead again for Taguig. Possibly even more after this defensive stop. Galoy. Galoy feeling it right now. Ordonez! Success! A rare 4-point play coming for Mark Edison Ordonez. Look at this. Yes, Calacalzada could not control his momentum. He rams into Ordonez. And I believe that is the 6th foul on Gio Calacalzada. So now, a 4-point play coming for Mark Edison Ordonez. So at the line, Mark Edison Ordonez from the PCU Dolphins. Oh! Missing. Maunillo. But that was really a backbreaker. Even if the bonus shot did not go in, that was surely a backbreaker by Ordonez. It is also disqualified from the game with 6 fouls, Gio Calacalzada. All right, Manaxa. Well, it's nice to see that the Lions are still fighting. Who knows? A major miracle might happen. Disquitado to the corner. Manaxa back to Jeff. Disquitado for 3. No, air ball. Natividad. And Natividad will wisely slow it down. Yes, he calls a timeout. And we'll be back with the balance of this game. You're watching the NBL President's Cup. Of course, one of the unsung heroes of this game, silently making his contributions, is Noel Santos. Look at that, 11 points and 5 steals. Wow, 5 steals by Noel Santos. Of course, and as they say, good defense leads to offense, and that's why Santos has 11 points. That's our score, 94-75. Taguig is 6 points away from the century mark, and we have 4 minutes left. Santos, too strong, and the rebound is controlled by this is John Paul Disquitado. So you can probably say that the Lions have waved the white flag. They have brought in their role players. But who knows? Maybe the role players can be also miracle workers. So at the line, John Lester Maurilio, who is from Olivares College, one of many Olivares College alumni playing in the NBL. Ordonez Jumper. No. Lontok. Castro for 3. Still no go. But you know what? The 2 early 3-point shots of Fidel Castro, it was sort of set the tone for Taguig. It laid the foundation. Maurilio missing. And underneath, Galamiton. Lontok. Give it to Ordonez. Ordonez. To Lontok. Back to Ordonez. He's open. So 16 points now for Mark Edison Ordonez. And they bubble. Shot clock down to 11 seconds. Oh, yes. So, again, Santa Rosa still putting up a fight. Castro to Ordonez. To Oliveria. Ordonez. No. Long rebound, Maurilio. And 2 points for John Paul Disquitado. Castro to Lontok. Oliveria asking for it. He gets it. He fires. No. Okay, we're near the last 2 minutes. All right. That's the cue for the last 2 minutes. Winning time in the NBL. So, I guess right now, the mindset of the Santa Rosa Lions is to, try to trim the final gap to as low as possible. Okay, Galamiton, and a steal by Natividad. Galoy to Sampurna with the reverse. No, Sampurna gets it back. So more clock to burn here for Taguig. Natividad to Sampurna. 3-pointer, no. And ball is loose. It's going to go the way of the Lions. So again, the goal here now for Santa Rosa is to try to trim the gap on the part of Taguig. Try to maintain the gap at the same time. If they can extend it further, why not? Because remember, we might use the final scores to break ties, especially if there's going to be multiple team ties, like a 3-way tie or even a 4-way tie in the standings. Only the 4th foul on Lontok. At the line, Kim Galamiton. First one is no good. And I guess that has been the story of the game for the Santa Rosa Lions. I mean, they were playing well. Mind you, they were playing well in the first half. But all of a sudden, they simply, disappeared in the second half. Sampurna will slow it down. Foul away from the ball between Natividad. Yes. So Maurilio with the foul. Okay, Santa Rosa will call a timeout and we'll be back with the final 1 minute of this game. Stay there, please. All right, and we're back for the final 1 minute and 3 seconds of this ball game. 96-84, a dozen-point lead for the home team, Taguig Generals, over the visiting Santa Rosa Lions. And now this game, we will award our best player, and your guess is as good as mine on his identity. Oops. Oh, we have a player down. After Sampurna scored, John Paul Disquitado is now grimacing in pain on the floor. What happened here? Okay, first Sampurna will score. Oh, bad landing, yes. It seems like Disquitado stepped on someone's foot. Oh boy. Again, this is one game that Santa Rosa would rather forget. You know, of course, aside from the score, you know, their players are getting injured. Might as well, you know, recover and regroup for their next game. Of course, the NBL will be going to Angeles City this Sunday for a doubleheader at the Angeles University Foundation Gym. So please be there. Okay, NBL fans, please be at the Angeles Gym, the Angeles University Foundation Gym, at around maybe 4 o'clock. That should be nice, 4 o'clock. Of course, we start at 5 o'clock. So be there an hour before. So you can get a nice, seat. So we're just waiting for the final score. Let's see if Taguig can go for 100 points. I guess they will just try to finish the clock. It seems they have no intention of shooting. Santos. With yes, and I believe this will be our final score. And we'll just wait for the confirmation. And that's confirmation. Congratulations to our winners. The home team, the Taguig Generals, victorious over the visitors, the Santa Rosa Lions, 98-84. And we'll be back to interview our best player and wrap up the game. Stay with us, please.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan.
Confirmation of our final score. Congratulations to our winning team, the home side, the Taguig Generals, 98-84 over the visitors, the Santa Rosa Lions. And of course, our best player was all over the place, stamping his mark on this game. And of course, his name, Mark Edison Ordonez, 19 points on 5 3-point shots. Wow! Congratulations, Mark. Mark, alam mo, I've been, napanood kita, no? ever since you were in college, Philippine Christian University, and now you're in the professional league. Anong pakiramdam? Kasi before, alam ko magaling kang player, pero parang may extra motivation ka now that you're playing with the name of Taguig on your shirt. Ano bang pakiramdam mo ngayon?
Syempre po, mas mataas kasi yung pressure. Yung binibigay kong pressure sa sarili ko kasi yung city na ng Taguig ang nire-represent ko. Hindi lang siya school, kumbaga lahat ng tao dito sa Taguig City.
Alright. Siyempre, Mark, no, ano bang ginawa mo for today? Kasi nga, napansin natin no, yung last game, parang hindi yan yung Mark Ordonez na kilala ko eh. No, and now, ito na yung Mark Ordonez na kilala ko. Ano bang naging eye-opener mo after yung first game mo sa professional against Santa Rosa? Bulacan nung isang araw.
Unang-una, nag-a-adjust pa talaga ako sa playing dito sa NBL. Tsaka yung mga teammates ko, syempre nag-a-adjust ako sa team. Syempre, bago ako rito, ako lang yung bago. And champion sila last season. So, binibigyan ko lang talaga minomotivate ko lang talaga yung sarili ko para maipakita ko yung talagang laro ko, kumbaga.
Ayun. And because of that, Mark, since you are best player, this is your chance to shout out, greet, say thank you to all those who love and support you, and of course, the Generals.
Unang-una po, nagpapasalamat ako kay God, syempre, sa Mayor ng Taguig, si Mayor Lani Cayetano, Soul Refresh. Sa family ko, nandito, nanonood sila. Lagi sila support sa akin ever since. Kay Coach Bing, binigyan niya ako ng chance eh. Tsaka sa teammates ko, sa trust. Yun lang po. Ako si Mark Edson Ordonez, tunay na homegrown ng Taguig City.
Again, there you have it again. Congratulations, Mark Edison Ordonez and the Taguig Generals. Let's look at some highlights of that game. And okay, so we start, of course. And first possession. And of course, Fidel Castro setting the tone with two early 3-point shots. But of course, you know, Santa Rosa, a tough customer. They will not just fold. Look at Calacalzada. Trying his best to lift the team. Actually, it was a close half, okay? The first half was close. In fact, it was a nip and tuck affair. And they set up Davia, the surprise performer of that first half. 26-25, 1-point lead for Taguig. And like what I said earlier, it did not change. Both teams just matching shots in that second quarter. Okay, Davia continuing his good form. And then Harvey Sublabas with a no-looker. Sublabas again. And Sublabas, he's really setting up his teammates, and they really love that guy. Hilario, meanwhile, with some pockets of resistance. And also Kevin Martin. Just before the half. 47-46, still a 1-point lead for the Gens, or the Generals. Come the third, this is where the floodgates burst open. Sampurna with the reverse. And then suddenly, Santa Rosa could not buy a basket, but except for this one by Cardenio, one of the few bright spots. And then Ordonez just hitting from the outside, you know, just breaking the hearts of the Lions. Calacalzada there. Oh, what a beautiful circus shot by Natividad, 77-61. And then, come the fourth, it was mopping up operations. Lontok powering his way through. And then Disquitado, after not suiting up, not wearing his uniform in the first half, returned coming in the second half, but to no avail. It did not help. Meanwhile, again, one of the few last hurrahs for Santa Rosa. And this is this is the dagger. The big three by Ordonez, and then he followed it up with that jumper. That's our score, 98-84. Congratulations to the Generals. They go up to 2-0. So, until the next game, Philippines, this has been Andy Cervino. See you soon. Bye. Love you all.
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan.